So if you're familiar with me or my channel, you know I love Magic the Gathering, especially its deep lore and its color theory. But what some of you may not know is that one of my other favorite games is actually Overwatch. So it got me thinking, how could I apply my love for Magic to Overwatch? Well, the answer lies within color theory itself. You see, the characters found within Overwatch are quite dynamic and well-rounded. So I thought it would be interesting to sit down and figure out what colors represent each of them based on their personality. Now, I know the overlap between these two games might not be so obvious, but the thing is, the colors of Magic the Gathering can be applied to any personality, especially those found within video games, books, and movies, as they fall into more neat subtypes. Alright, let's answer the question no one really asks for. What color are each of the 32 characters in Overwatch? With a strong sense of duty to her people and to Overwatch, Anna is a great example of Green's notion of no self and of the importance of viewing the bigger picture as a whole. Ashe is a criminal by choice, having grown up with everything she needed only to leave it all behind. She gets satisfaction from outwitting and outgunning her opponents. Now leader of her own gang, she falls into black-white. Baptiste is a character that wants to help people, but is no fool and knows that sometimes you have to fight to help others. With a strong moral code, aided by his heroic call to action, he's the best suited as red-white. Bastion is shown to be a kind and curious robot who wants to find harmony with animals. Perhaps they show it a side of itself that it wishes to be. Because of this, Bastion is classified as green. Brigitte became a squire for Reinhardt so that she may uphold the old traditions of her people and in turn serve others. Green-white describes her willingness to serve, ideals which are rooted in the old ways. Depending more on her raw skill rather than experience, Diva is a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. She has a positive outlook on life and finds even the most dangerous situations nothing more than another game to be won. Because of this, she exemplifies the values of Red through and through. Doomfist is a firm believer that the world can only be improved upon through conflict. He thinks that self-improvement can only be achieved through action, making him a great candidate for Red-Blue. With her advanced AI, Echo looks to adapt to any situation by changing her form, learning something new each time and applying it to herself, traits that are the epitome of green-blue. After a life of apathy and pride, Genji now looks to achieve harmony of body and mind. He has come to terms with his past and now looks to right the wrongs between him and his family. These traits make him a candidate for green-white. Junkrat just wants to see the world burn and be the one holding the match, so of course he couldn't be anything but red-black, the pair that fulfills its every dark whim. Hanzo is a character focused on his obligations and traditions to a fault. He is so blinded by them that he almost kills his own brother adhering to his father's orders. Because of this obsession with the old way, he is classified as green. Once a leader of his own gang, McCree was invited into Blackwatch under less than ideal circumstances. He now wishes to atone for his sins and do the right thing. It's just that his methods of helping might not always align with the law. Calm, dangerous, and a good friend, McCree fits into the duality found within White-Black. As a character that is always looking to uplift others through his positive attitude and good music, Lucio is the side of red-green that holds a group together through passion and example. In an effort to help the planet, May, a devoted and compassionate climatologist, dedicates her life to the world and the people within. This, of course, is aligned with the traits of a green character. Moira is a character who wants to further her scientific studies no matter the cost. She's all too willing to experiment on others and even herself. She doesn't let morality get in the way of her discoveries. These traits combine to make a great blue-black archetype. Mercy is a pacifist by nature and wants nothing more than a world of harmony for all. She longs for those idle moments of peace and only joined Overwatch because she knew that would be how she could help the most people. These ideals of harmony and life make her the green character that she is. A loyal and fierce warrior, Farah looks to uphold peace and order through the use of her martial strength. This undying desire to fight for what she believes is right, of course, makes her a great red-white character. Consumed with his hatred for Overwatch, Reaper is all too willing to hunt down and kill its former members. Once a hero, now nothing more than a shadowy terrorist, Reaper is aligned with Black. Reinhardt is a warrior with a strong moral code who stands for his ideals with a fierce devotion. Because of this, he exemplifies red-white. Orisa is a machine who wishes nothing more than to fulfill her programming designated by her creator. She has a simple outlook on life and only really just wants to belong and find her purpose, making her solidly green. Sigma is only dedicated to the pursuit of science and can be blind to the plights of other humans and even his own safety. His cold and calculated personality make him the perfect candidate for blue. Roadhog is a self-serving, violent criminal who kills for nothing more than simply wishing to, so it's no surprise that he would be a mono black character. Soldier 76 is by all accounts devoted to the people, and has on countless occasions put his life on the line for the innocent. Now that Overwatch has been shut down, he is on a crusade to bring those responsible to justice. This staunch soldier for the week is, of course, a white character. Sombra is a person who sees an objective before her and doesn't let her feelings get in the way. She is all too willing to manipulate people and technology alike to get the job done, and so I have assigned her with the pair blue-black. In an attempt to find perfection and order, Symmetra uses technology in an effort to shape society and bring the world into a new future. She then is the perfect example of white-blue. Torbjorn devotes his life to his many creations, obsessing over them to the point of emotional attachment. It's these traits that I believe are a surefire example of red-blue. Self-absorbed and deadly, Widow kills just as much to prove her skill as to complete her mission. With no real emotions, she only can find pleasure in the hunt and the kill. So single-minded and self-centered that it's no surprise she's black. Quick-witted and energetic, Tracer seems to lack any real fear and is all too willing to rush headfirst into danger, with a smile on her face. So, as you can imagine, she is a truly red character. Winston wants nothing more than to help everyone in need, and is the one responsible for reuniting Overwatch. He sees the value found within family, and knows we are stronger together than alone, so I'd put him into green-white. Even though he's just a little sentient hamster, Hammond is a super intelligent engineer who uses his abilities to create his own mech suit. With the suit, aptly named Wrecking Ball, he's able to adventure where he pleases. His sharp mind used in radical ways make him a red-blue marvel. Zarya sacrificed her ambitions to serve in the war for her people. She is driven by patriotism and a will to fight for her kin, and so I gave her the combination red-green. Zenyatta believes that there is room for both Omnics and humans to coexist, and preaches peace through acceptance. As a white-green character, he shows us the combination's value of community to achieve peace. Well, thanks for checking out my latest color theory video. Thanks for bearing with me as I try something a little bit different for the channel, but if you did enjoy it, I think I will expand it into a bit of a series where I take a look at other IPs, so any suggestions on ones that you would like to see come up in the series, let me know. With that, catch you in the multiverse. Bye.